Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of them slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it post shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army. Going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got this juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach shit. Hey, one West, one West, one West, one West, one West. Coming up on my I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga. I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga. I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a cod. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move, it coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends, or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going, I'm off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had a nigga spit like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because U.P.K. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit.
Fine in, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed, he nice but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, I'm too solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming. Bitch, you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga on war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K, too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. U.P.K too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All they nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the starter and I show her. She could never get a priest hoe. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga on war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Bass up, boy, I fit a beat. Yo, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip look like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating, why the temple? Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. U.P.K play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I was stalking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close comeback. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga on war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. U.P.K too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
I read what Eve did to Adam. I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no hoe to lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. This shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with ya. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is it fact if revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jack. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but their question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it Young Bay. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him, this shit light work. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain frame. Shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitchin' about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be rich and Porter. God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. I'm a certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow side, yeah, this the real McCoy. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
I just wanna see my enemies fall. Yeah.
Hey, look, I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s while they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Trying to build my own city, homie. Enough room to put my niggas on it. Then start a couple business on it. Fuck any heathen, never shitting on me. Yeah. Public housing we done lived through. Trying to put that in my real view. Gold rolls, what I still do. I can see the picture with a clear view. Gotta separate the snakes. And all you fuck niggas that's gon' hate. Daily pray to God don't catch another case. But that's a small risk that I feel I gotta take. Only certain niggas, they gon' feel this. Still deliver verses on that real shit. If I get a couple million, I'ma bust this shit down with these children. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s while they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow. Yo, get up out of bounds, homie. Got killers with them rounds on them. Look like I'm fed from the drum. Look, don't make me make the reaper rain down on them. I can give a fuck if you rock blue. And I was Sue Whoop from the Fruittown crew. Cops still shoot us every time we move. They hate you, nigga, like they hate me too. Just know that Brotherhood is a weapon. Build another zone, then protect it. Too many sisters in the city been molested. Now I'm stacking soldiers off the block like it's Tetris. Woo! Know that truth, it give you chills, don't it? Steady ringing in your ears, won't it? If I'm blessed to make a meal, I'ma bust that shit down with my real homies. I just wanna bow. Told my niggas stand tall, cause we about to go and get it out. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Look at them 20s while they crawl. I've been praying that my enemies fall. Nigga, I just wanna bow. And I hope you bow too. And that be why I gotta keep it true. Nigga, I just wanna bow. Just give me what I'm due. Let my enemies see the living proof, Lord. I just wanna bow.
Yeah. To all them children that grew up with parents strung out on drugs. Yeah.
I just wanna bow.
Hope you do too. And I hope you do too. Yeah. Man, to the brother that had a rib and she left him for whatever reason. Yeah.
I just wanna bow.
I hope you do too. And to the sister, you know what I'm saying, that had that nigga leave her. Yeah, yeah.
Nigga, I just wanna bow.
Some of my niggas is locked up. I hope you do too. Man, I hope you niggas see the light of day.
Yeah, I just wanna bow. Yeah, I just wanna bow.
Like Biggie.
Who?
Looking like Biggie.
Nah, man.
On a higher level or more rougher. Select.
Oh, sorry, Christ.
Oh, okay, calm. For what?
Who love?
Khan. Okay.
It's luggage, man.
We got anybody? Yeah, how about Shamir Shabakatah? What's going on?
How about Shimmy House Shop Rock Thong?
Checking in on what?
All right. Who else was checking in? Who's that checking in right there?
That's my young man out of shot.
Okay. Yeah, how about Shamir Shabakatah? So the
Shalom
brothers.
out of one. Yeah, how about Shimmy House Shop Rock Thong?
All right, and Yahweh Shema, Alataba Shamir Shah to the sisters. Okay, I am priest and officer Isaiah Allah of the I.S.U.P.K, starting out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, out of, you know what I'm saying, that's the home of the truth, Israel, you know what I'm saying. So today is the Brotherhood class, and things are crazy right now. You know, we over here trying to pay our bills. We struggling. You know, we fighting. We doing the best we can just to make it in this crazy world. You know, just the other day had to deal with a cop. You know, and dealing with had some stuff had to take care of. You know, and on the street, I was on the Kroger parking lot, right? I'm in the Old National, right, highway. Those who know. And some dude just comes up. He starts screaming, start yelling at the cop, like, I'm having an emergency. My mind ain't right. I'm schizophrenic. Can you give me a ride to the hospital? The cop was like, man, I'm busy, man. You see I'm working here. I'm on a case right here. And the guy was like, it's going off. You know, we got so many troubles, so many issues going on here in this, you know, oppressor's kingdom. You know what I mean? You don't know what could go off. Anything could set off at any moment, anytime, any place. You know what I'm saying? And repeatedly, brother just kept going. I like, hey, officer, I need a ride. I was like, man, what do you think this is? I think I'm an Uber. So you know, eventually he says, you know, he took some kind of substance, a drug, whatever it was. And brother says he's ODing and he can't breathe. He's having a heart issue. And then eventually the cop calls the ambulance to come scoop this guy up, right? And that's just every day in the life of you know, the tribe of Judah, you know, Benjamin, the 12 tribes, you know what I'm saying, brother struggling just to get by. You know, he only got a way to get to the hospital. You know, he took some drugs where it's, you know, it's probably laced with fentanyl. He thought he was taking something clean, you know what I mean, gonna have a good time, but little did he know he ODing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we don't have no brotherhood. Even you know what I'm saying? Even you buy, you know, on the left-hand side of the world, these folks who buy some drugs, they think they're buying some weed or whatever it is. They're not even getting that. They think they're buying some heroin or some coke, but what they're really getting is some fentanyl. You know what I mean? That's gonna make you OD. Okay. That's, you know, they have real brotherhood. They won't even give them the drug. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, man, you know what? I just made 50 grand last month, whatever. You know, these, you know, drug dealers, right? So you know what? I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna just kick right there. I don't want to kill my brothers no more. I don't want to kill my sisters. You know, I don't want to give them this poison that's gonna ruin their lives, ruin their families. It's gonna do all types of damage to their mind, their psyche, and physical attributes and whatnot. You know what I mean? So you know what? I'm cool, man. I'm gonna find another way to make a living. Right? And they don't think they doing good. Got a brand new BMW. They're rolling. You know they chilling, living in a cool crib. But when the time comes, you know what I mean, the government about to upgrade you to a state facility, right? Managed by, you know, federal or local authorities, and all that money you're making, it's gonna disappear. Okay, all that good tail you're getting, you think you're getting, you know, that's gonna disappear real quick. You know, it's a big bald-headed brother named Butch. He'll be waiting at lockdown. You know what I mean? Waiting, and he's licking his lips. He like, you know what I mean? He's looking at fresh meat. Okay, and you're gonna be regretting your life decisions at that point. You know, and you think you're Muslim, you think you Hindu, whatever. But when that big, you know, when it goes down in prison, you're gonna be screaming, "Oh Jesus!" Okay, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we got the whole beef going on. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not us. We don't beef. We don't. You know what I mean? We don't cause trouble. We do no illegal activities. You know, we're here to teach our people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I mean? The truth according to the Bible. But there's other groups out there that we are not affiliated with, right? And you know, it's going on like with these purple cats. You know, that's pretty much a civil war in a way, right? And you're looking at, you know, even amongst brothers, we were looking at Salakia. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 14 and 32, right quick. All right, because whoever got it, let us know. Because what's going on right now, we got, you know, animosity. We got beef. We got hatred amongst our own brothers. Okay, and this ain't nothing new. This is something that's been going on for hundreds and thousands of years. Right? Israel been at Israel's neck. All right, we're going to a Khan.
You said 1 Corinthians and what?
14:32. Bible Kashar. All right, because we got animosity amongst our own brothers, our own sisters, gossiping, talking behind each other's back, being all catty and disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And stuff gets set off. You know what I mean? You say the wrong thing to the wrong person at the wrong time. You know what I mean? Somebody could get shot up, right? And you know, it's so crazy. You got it?
All
right, whoever got it, come through.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. Verse 33. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
That's right. You know what I mean? So with those who you know, they spreading lies, rumors, gossip, they're not about the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And let's go back to the first verse if you could.
Khan. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 1.
No, verse 14.
Oh, Salakia. Verse 32. And the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
That's right. So if he was a prophet back then, you coming back, if you living right now, you a prophet now. If he was a snake, a rat, a cat, or a dog, like somebody named Nate, right, who wears purple. You know, if you're a Pharisee back then, if you're a Judas, or, you know, all that, you were back, you that right now. Okay, so you could guarantee that Nate 100 years ago was betraying his brother just like he's doing now. He was killing sisters just like he's doing now. Okay, so the spirit that the Lord gives you, you know, back then, right now, you here. That's you. Okay, you just playing a different, you living a different life. All right, just like with Moses, Korah, Dathan, they was beefing. You know what I mean? That's what was going on. They had a beef. And Moses, you know, he had the truth. He got the truth, and he teaching the people, trying to save the, you know what I mean, those who save the blind, so that they may see, you know what I mean, see the truth of the Lord and walk therein. Right? But you got backstabbers, coons, all types of, you know, brothers who are acting unbrotherly, man. Like Dathan, Korah, you know, so many, right? And you go against the truth, you know, you see real quick who the Lord is with. You know what I mean? And you're seeing it right now. IUIC, the Lord is not with them. Okay, all the stuff they're going through, and you know what I mean. You can see it in their actions, right? It's some folks say success leaves clues. All right, there's evidence of success, and you know what I mean. Somebody said real recognize real. them fake cats looking unfamiliar. Okay,
Right.
we do not recognize them. We do not affiliate with them. We do not, hey, I'll shut up one, brother. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We have the Passover for people to come through, all types of individuals of Israel come through, so we could mend our differences. We could come together. You know what I mean? Like officer said in New York, he said we have cookouts at Marcus Garvey Park. Brothers come through. You know what I mean? If we had a beef in the past year, 5 years, you come through, man. We chill, we kick it, and we eat a burger. Right? We eat a burger, and we come together as brothers. Right? That's what it's there for. You ain't coming here to preach your doctrine. You ain't here to say, oh, it's one man, one bishop, one wife. You're not here to do none of that, man. Okay? You know what I'm saying? It's only one truth. It's only one home of the truth. And if you're not here, Lord be with you. You know what I mean? Because we still here. In 1969, you know what I mean? The commanding General Yahanna, you know what I mean? They're holding on the truth since the moment, since before the moment that they left, right? They quit. Okay, you don't look at a quitter and give them any trophies or nothing. These it's like, okay, remember them? Oh, you remember that? Okay, that's what it is. Your memory. All right. Let's go to 2 Samuel, verse 2. Right? This ain't nothing new. Let us know when you got it. Baba Kashar. Right?
You said 2 Samuel chapter
2.
2.
Yeah. You can go to verse 1 right quick.
Verse 1. Khan. This is 2 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 1. And it came to pass after this that David inquired of the Lord, saying, shall I go up into any of the cities of Judah? And the Lord said unto him, go up. And David said, whither shall I go up? And he said, unto Hebron.
Let's go to 14.
Khan. This is 2 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 14. And Abner said to Joab, let the young men now arise and play before us. And Joab said, let them arise. Verse 15.
Right. So that's what's going on. That's at that time is when David already defeated Goliath. He's on a come up. People start to recognize him. You know what I mean? At this point, the Lord put the spirit of jealousy in the heart of Saul. It's when he starts acting up. He started being unbrotherly. He started acting all weird. Right? So instead of having a mighty strong spirit of a king, which he was blessed with before, the Lord is removing his spirit from Saul, and he gave it to David. Right? He's on his way to becoming King David. Right? And at that point, he was promoted to the rank of captain, from doing all the, from being a mighty man in truth. You know what I mean? All the ground he took over, all the work he's been doing, so he's getting raised up. Right? But Saul, being unbrotherly, he busts his rank down. So David was probably the highest ranking officer in the army at that time. He was one of the king's men, so to speak. He literally had the king's daughter, right? Oh, what was the name? All right. So at that point, Saul started feeling jealous. And he's having, all types of demons in his mind. He's doing types of crazy stuff, right? And he's going after David. So at that point, we having a civil war in the nation of Israel. Okay, brother against brother, sister against sister, and as we heard, the two tribes were getting ready to test each other, about to fight, and they were given the command, let them play, right? Let them rise up, let them, you know what I mean? So that's what's going on, and that's what was going on then. It's going on right now. Okay, so it looks like this camp, this other camp, fake Israelite camp, they want to play. They try to rise up and play, but we ain't playing that.
Right.
Okay. So, and that's what's going on. So, because someone said recently, why are we, speaking on this and always show them some love and show them forgiveness, but they don't understand what love is, nor what forgiveness is. Okay, you have a criminal, you have a betrayer, you have a backstabber of his own brother. He don't get love. He gets the other thing.
Right.
Okay, which I will not describe. So that's what's going on. Okay, this guy. Even when we look at right, they talk about peace. Let's seek peace and love and let's kumbaya and sing and let's crip walk together. Like, what the hell is that about?
Right.
Yeah, right. What's that about? But the peace that Christians talk about, they sing about, is not real peace. It's an imagination. All right, it's fake peace. Okay, what they do is they delay the battle, they delay the war, they avoid conflict, just so that when it comes back to them later on, they're unprepared. They're gonna run and hide and cry and you know what I mean, and probably sing and try to hold hands with the oppressor. Okay, and that's what they do. They're not about real peace. So I got a question.
So,
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the same type of spirit that Esau comes to you with? Oh, we come in peace,
Right.
love, and next thing you know, they want to stab you in their back.
Right.
Yeah.
So how you gonna trust a traitor?
Exactly. That's exactly right. That's how it is. That's the same way Esau come at you. You know what I mean? He's gonna say about I come in peace, but you leave in pieces.
Right.
What's going on with that?
Right.
Right? They want to shake your hand, be your friend, sign 350 whatever treaties, and when you turn around, all you hear is knife. Okay, you hear you getting stabbed in the back, shot. He's gonna rip up the contract. You know what I mean? After he takes your money and your resources, right? So you're gonna learn the hard way. Never trust thy enemy, right? Who has that verse? As iron rusteth, right? Right. You look at all the heathens right now, man. They're doing real good. Okay, they got all the stores in your neighborhood, man. You know what I'm talking about. You paying rent to a heathen right now. Okay, he just raised your rent 40%. Okay, the heathens are doing real good. Okay, you buying your milk from them, right? He owns the cow, he owns the farm. Okay, they ain't got no love for us. They ain't got no love for you. Okay, when something happens in your neighborhood, we get shot, stabbed, our women gets assaulted, or what have you. Heathens ain't coming running with you to fight with you to protest. They're not sending in no money. They're not letting you use their vacant buildings. For those who are homeless, they're not giving you no food if you're hungry. They ain't doing none of that. You got it?
Come.
All right.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Damn right. right? Ain't supposed to trust your enemies.
Right.
You know, ain't nothing good comes from being naive. Ain't nothing good comes from being a fool. Okay, they said that, what was it? A belt or a whip is created for the back of the fool.
Mm.
It's like soulmates. They just meant to be together,
Mhm.
right? Whoosh. All right. So don't be stupid. Don't be foolish. You know, take heed, take counsel of the men above you, men of the Lord. Okay, for that is the way to achieve wisdom.
Right.
All right, and that's where we at, right? Because iron is gonna rust if you leave it out in the rain. Okay, it's like it's guaranteed. It's just certain laws, it's unwritten rules of nature. All right, you jump off a high building, you're gonna fall and hit a low ground.
Mhm. Right.
Okay, and there will be splat, and there is a good chance that you will not live. Okay, I didn't create the rules. I don't protest them. I just obey them. Okay, the rules that the Most High has set for us, for His children, so that we may succeed, that we may grow, we may be nourished, we may thrive. You know, our families may see, you know, the bright side of a dark kingdom. All right,
So like you said.
Khan.
So like you said, if I may, the thing about iron, if you have pure iron, it doesn't have to rain on iron for it to rust.
Right.
Just the moisture in the air over time causes iron to rust. So it doesn't matter what you do to iron, it is bound to rust. So that's why this precept is so heavy that you call, sir, because you can't ever trust your enemy, because iron will surely rust and they surely will betray you.
Damn right. Damn right. That's very good. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. All right. So the Edomite, you know, your oppressors, the heathens, they don't need to be in the same room as you. You don't need to see them once a month or periodically. They don't even need to be in the same country to oppress you. Okay. You could be in your own home, just paying your phone bill. You don't even know that you're paying your bill to a heathen. All right. Your light bill, the clothes on your back. Okay. You don't know that the hair on your head, you're wearing a weave from these heathens that don't give a damn about you. And they won't even let you sell and make money to feed your family weave. That's gonna, you know what I mean? You can't even buy it from them and sell it for your own people. You gotta buy it at their stores. You can't do wholesale, you know, purchases and then sell it in your own stores, right? They try to do it. People try, brothers and sisters have tried doing that and have been shut down by the Asian Council, right? They won't let you buy any of their products so that you may feed your own people, raise your own economy. They're not gonna do that, but still they're gonna say it's love. It's love.
That's heavy that you should say that, because that's why you don't see a whole lot of black, Hispanic, Native American in it. Nail shops and all that,
Right.
and beauty stores, beauty supply stores. You don't see a whole lot of that, and if you do, it's very rare.
Right.
Maybe what, like 2 out of 20?
Less than that.
God.
You know, in my lifetime, I ain't never seen one. Okay, maybe in Atlanta they have a few more.
Right.
But you know, for those who live in where I'm from, Brooklyn, New York, I ain't seen not one.
Right.
Okay, I may see one Hispanic spot in Harlem. That's because it got like, you know, 20 million Spanish speak folks in there, and you know, it's different than when a lot of folks come from a different country. You know, they raised by their own people. They got their own faces on the dollar system. The president is their own people. Even though, you know, they're under the thumb of the Edomites, but you know, for the large majority, is ran by their own people, right? So they got a good feel. They got a different family structure. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of immigrants they come here and they have a different family structure, and they come to America, they dominate, right? A lot of them have strong families. They all of them got businesses. They live in one house. You might see 20 Mexicans in one house, and after like 5 years, all of them got their own houses. You know what I mean? They work hard and work the system. You know what I mean? And they get raised up. But a lot of brothers and sisters who born here, they don't give us those same opportunity. They don't give us the loans. Okay, like the worst example you could think of right now is Ukraine. Okay, they give hundreds and billions of dollars to Ukrainians while we over here starving in the ghettos. You know what I'm saying? I know people, they waiting on the food stamp to come in, right? And they still ain't come in. People waiting in on under their disability checks,
Right.
and they coming in, they waiting on their social security or what have you. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they're not getting it. They gotta go to a food pantry, you know, get some free food, a food bank, or what have you. Meanwhile, the Ukrainians are getting hundreds of billions of dollars again in first class trips over here, and they're gonna be moving into your neighborhood, all right, taking the best houses. Okay, they're gonna be driving the best cars, and when they get a lot of things, they don't tell you. And when they send in the Ukrainians over here or the Afghans, they come here, they set them up with good credit. They got 800 and a score is 850, perfect credit, right? And they never only speak no English, they never pay no taxes, and they're over here at the top. When we over here working our behinds off, you know what I mean? This blood, sweat, and tears, you know, we built the damn country, not to mention that. And what we got? Okay, we got $15 eggs. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. You want a bottle of milk, a gallon of milk, what, $7 now, right? I made a mistake of getting gas in the city. My gas was low. I was working, right, and I tried to get out the city with my gas so low. I went to the nearest spot, a Shell, and I'm over here in the city, and he charged me damn near $5.30 for a gallon of milk, a gallon of gas, right? That's how crazy it is, right? But I mean, it's expensive. It wouldn't have been a problem if, you know what I mean, we doing good, we doing all right. You know, I know one lady who's trying to get her cancer medication, and it's in the thousands. They didn't even give the price. It's so much money, they didn't even give the price. It just says more than 1,000, right? $1,000 for the medication. That's a lot of money. I don't know about you, but if we were doing good, like the heaters are doing good, we got our own stores, we got our businesses, got 3 or 4 miles varieties in the garage, I wouldn't mind paying. You know, it wouldn't be too hard to pay $1,000 for medicine if you got it. But those, you know, for those of us who live in paycheck to paycheck, you know what I mean, we gotta collect pennies just to pay our internet bill. You need the internet for work and what have you, but you know, they make it a way where we can't even survive out here. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get Matthew 25 and 40, Baba Kashar. All right, let us know when you got it. Because brotherhood is something the oppressor has none of. Okay? And you try to give him all your love, all your kisses and hugs, and he wants none of it. He ain't having that. Okay? And it's unfortunately, you know, being such a good, kind-hearted people, we learn the hard way, and we get the blunt end of your master's love and affection, and that's not a good thing. Okay, it's a lock here.
Come on.
All right.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25 and verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, Salakia, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
All right. So that's what's going on. You know what I mean? And no matter what this oppressor does, he thinks he's going to get away with it, but he's not. Okay, he's laughing now. He's doing okay. He's good. He's eating his grapes and, you know what I mean, being a hedonist, doing all the crazy debauchery, the nonsense that he does. But the Lord will have him laugh. In fact, let's go to Proverbs 1 and 26, Baba Kashar. Let us know when you got it. All right, because we can't escape conflict. That's just regular everyday life, and it hasn't changed since the beginning of time. Okay, and doing what these so-called camps, these fake camps are doing, these Christians, it ain't gonna be good, because all they're doing is running away from conflict, trying to avoid battles. Only and this was said in the Art of War too, right? Even though our book, our records and our history records go further than the Art of War, right? A lot of that stuff they get from us, but the Art of War states that you cannot avoid battle. You cannot avoid war. You only delay war and battle to your own detriment. You got it?
Salakia, I want Proverbs
1 and 26.
1 and 26.
Baba Kashar. Right? And that's what happens. We try to avoid something. You got it? Come on in.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and 26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. Verse 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you.
That's right. So, Edomite, he's laughing. He's eating his cherry grapes. He's having a good time. He chilling. Right? He jacking out slang. It was good. I don't know, Edomite say, what's good? What's good, homie? Right? You go dude come up. Yeah, what up, cuz? Oh, okay, Mr. Harry Burt, right? Mr. Parker and all that. They cool. They trying to be something else. And then a lot of them, they getting money. These Wall Street brokers or whoever, these politicians, these people who was in that Epstein circle, they laughing. They flying private jets, you know what I mean? Kidnapping out doing Lord knows what to our children. They laughing. But let's read that again. 1 and 2, verse 26.
Khan. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 26. I will also laugh at your calamity.
The Lord shall laugh at your calamity. And that's what's going on. They laughing. You seeing they perfect, beautiful white teeth just shining, it's glimmering. They want to. These such jerks, right? They have like $12,000 teeth, veneers, and they want to show it off. Ain't nothing funny. Ain't no joke being said. But all you see is big mouth, just laughing, and teeth showing, right? Like he's Steve Harvey or something, right? So, and that's what's going on. But the Lord shall have the last laugh. And when they in despair and desolation, and the time of calamity is near, the Lord will mock them in their pain.
Right.
That's what's going on. Okay, well, black man, Hispanic, Native American, man and woman, you know what I'm saying, the brothers and sisters, we got to be prepared.
Right.
Okay, you can't run from war. You can't hide from battle. You can't go, when there's something going on, a mass casualty event. You can't go run and hide into a bathroom, because when he comes kicking through that door, your time is up. Okay, but here in the UPK, under Commander General Yahanna, man, we teach folks, we teach our brothers how to defend their families.
Right.
Okay, we got protocols to keep our sisters safe.
Right.
Okay, we have all, legal methods that we apply, to our oppressors' detriment. Okay, and we obey the law. We ain't gonna go out, seeking trouble like these purple cats. They got 30 brothers try to pick on 4 people.
Right.
If it was dude by himself or just a little handful of cats, they would have just kept on walking. They would have put their hand up and should have won, brother. But now they feeling themselves. They're getting a little overconfident. They put a little too much hoke in your juice, a little crank in the juice, and they feel some hair going in their chest and feel like they're men, but they're not. All right, these are despicable cowards who hide behind a purple veil cloth. All right, and it was bringing out the other day. Even the head of that group looked like he had his little what the Muslims got, the little veil that Muslims cover their head with, the women cover their head. Looks like he was wearing one of those. That's the time they on. Okay, that's what they do out there, but we don't do that in the truth. All right. All right. So yeah, we gotta defend ourselves. We gotta, this is what we teach. We teach people how to defend themselves, how to prepare for battle, how to prepare for war, not just to, survive it, but to win. Not just to live, but to thrive. Not just to survive, but to thrive. Okay? And even goes back to, who knows what Yasharala mean? Who knows what Yasharala mean? Anybody on a conference call?
Salaki Adawan.
God.
If I may, Yasharala means Israel.
That's right. That's right. It means Israel. Now, who got another answer? What does Yasharala mean? What's the literal definition?
Salaki, sir. Prince of the power.
Prince of the power. Israel. Yasharala. Exactly right. And who knows how we came to achieve, and I say achieve, how do we come to achieve that name?
Salaki, sir. By warring with the Most High.
By warring with the Most High. So Jacob, excellent answer. Jacob went to war with the angel who came to test him. And he was battling. And the angel saw that he was not going to give up. He was going in. He was fighting. He was battling. Right? It was tough, but it was going. It was going. It went to the 14th round.
Right.
Right? And eventually he overcame. He won the battle. He won the war with the Lord's angel. And he was bestowed and blessed with the gift, his name, and his own family, his tribe. Prince of the power, Yasharala, Israel.
Right.
Okay. He didn't run away. He didn't hide. He didn't go hide under a desk somewhere or with his head between his knees. He didn't go to the bathroom and lock the door. Okay. He didn't call 911 or the local constables at that time. He ain't do none of that. He stood his ground. He defended himself. He overcame a strong, incredible challenge, and he was given a blessing. Okay.
They say, I'm gonna let the Lord fight my battle.
Exactly. All right. And that's exactly what these fake camps say. That's what these so-called Christians do. Okay, they're gonna love everybody, even their enemy. And when it's time to fight their own battle, they're gonna let the Lord do it. When it's time to raise your daughter, so she'll become no hoe. All right, she ain't no city girl. Nah, I'm gonna let the Lord raise my daughter. When it's time to raise your son, so he doesn't become a victim or a guest of the government, he doesn't become a snitch or rat. He doesn't become a prisoner like the plan is for all of us, right? You're going to say, nah, I'm not going to raise my son. I'm not going to raise my daughter. I'm going to let the Lord do it, all right? When it's time to discipline them, okay, when it's time to, some crazy, jacked up heathen is assaulting your church, your school, home, wherever, he's got pistols, firearms, he's laying siege to your territory. What are you gonna do? You gonna let the Lord handle it? Okay, he gave you arms, he gave you fingers, he gave you legs, he gave you a mind that you could think with. There's all types of ways you could protect yourself, defend yourself, and save your family, your so-called churchgoers. Right? You can do all of that with the power that the Lord gave you, but you choose not to. All right. And then when you get shot or when you lose a loved one, you're going to make an excuse and said, I'll let the Lord deal with it. Okay. As if you let the Lord pay your light bill. Okay. You let the Lord pay your cell phone bill. He pays your daughter's or son's tuition. Okay. Oh, I'm just going to put the food in my mouth and I'm going to let the Lord chew it. All right, these people are living in some kind of crazy reality. It don't work that way. Okay. He gives you skills and strengths that you can hone, you can practice, get stronger, and do the right things to grow, to heal, learn, or what have you. Okay. He doesn't live life for you. He's going to help you, right? To those who are obedient, if he is with you, you got that little pep in your step. You got that little boost in your spirit. That's something he does for you. It ain't like he's gonna, what I'm saying? He ain't gonna live your life for you. Okay. Let's go to Luke 6:31. Baba Kashab, real quick. Luke 6:31. Right? Because the truth, you gotta earn your way into the truth. You gotta work, you gotta fight. It's a constant battle. Just you know what I mean? Just go to work. Right? You wake up every day. You're in a battle with your alarm clock. Am I gonna press a snooze button? Am I gonna sleep for an extra 5 minutes? Am I just gonna give in when my wife is acting up? Am I just gonna buy my son that toy because he's crying? Right? Am I gonna become, the slave in my own home?
Right.
Where I'm being dictated and told what to do. Like your woman gonna say, you know what? I know you got 6 wives. I know you got 2. I know you're doing your thing, but I think you should leave all of them for me. You gonna listen to that? Well, if you're in the I.U.I.C, yeah, you listen to that. Okay. Not only are you gonna leave your other wives, you know what I mean? You're probably gonna leave your other boyfriends too, right? So for those in the I.U.I.C, say, you know what? I'm gonna leave about 3 wives and the 3 little boys. That's what they do. Okay, that's what they do. So we got the Luke?
Khan.
All right.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's brotherhood. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're going to treat our brotherhood with respect. You're going to treat your organization, your family with care. All right? You're going to, you know what I mean? You're going to do what has to be done to nurture that, you know what I mean? Nurture that environment. Okay? Now, if you got no fight in you, then you're dead. You ain't, you know what you know, you're just waiting for the time to come for the wolf to eat you. Okay, the lion's coming to eat you, and what you're gonna do? You're gonna run. You can't run him. You can't outrun him. You're gonna fight. You should. You definitely should find a way. Grab something, right? Deter the lion. But if you're a Christian or you're in these fake groups, when a lion comes to eat you, you're just gonna get on your knees and pour salt on your head. Okay, you're gonna make yourself tasty for that lion. Put some seasoning, and you know, like, okay, I'm dead anyway. You know, I'm gonna put salt in my head and let the Lord deal with it, right? Because the Lord's gonna just like, you know what, the lion after he tastes the salt, he's gonna just walk away like, I don't, his head's too salty. That's what they say. But over here, we got swords, we got weapons. Okay, we got tools that the Lord has blessed us with to do what our ancestors have done in the past, right? Daniel and whatnot. We're gonna wrestle that lion. We're gonna fight that lion. Lord is with us. We're gonna overcome that lion.
Right.
Okay. And that lion today is a metaphor, right, for your oppressor.
Right.
And what he does and what she does, you know what I mean? They do to keep us down. You know what I'm saying? They metaphysically consume your flesh, or metaphorically consume your flesh, right? They take every bit of you that you have until there's nothing left, right? Until you one little piece of bone left, okay? And at that point, you know what I mean? Ask yourself, okay, let the Lord deal with it. You know, let him. Nah, you gotta fight. Okay, he gives you a will. He gives you willpower. Gives you the ability to make a decision, so that when these things do come, and they will, that you're prepared for it. Okay.
Come.
Let's go to 1 Thessalonians 5:3. Baruch.
Come.
All right.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as trivial upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Salakia, travail.
All right. So that's what's going on. Okay, they want you to think peace. Meanwhile, they're preparing for war. Okay, this has never changed. It was true 1,000 years ago, and it's true in 2023. Okay, they're gonna tell you, you know, all you gotta do is just stay in your house for 14 days, lock your doors, close all your windows, and you know what I mean? You're gonna be good, you're gonna be safe. That ain't the case. There's nowhere you can hide that the Lord won't find you. Okay? And there's no disease or any ailment that you can have that the Lord can't cure you of. Okay? And that's what it is. And there's no rich man, powerful woman in the world that can escape justice.
Right.
They can only delay it, okay, temporarily, But when that time comes, the guillotine shall swing. All right, let's go. Let's read that one more time, Baba Kashar.
Khan. This is First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say, peace and safety, then destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Khan, verse 4.
Now let's go to 13.
Baba
Khan. Kashar.
This is First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 14.
13.
Salakia, 13. And to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake, and be at peace among yourselves.
All right, that's it. Is any more on that?
La.
All right, and that's what's going on. They esteem very highly of themselves. Okay, and what's going on? The Lord respects your works. Okay, it ain't just you thinking about doing something. You're thinking about you're thinking about having faith and whatnot. The Lord respects when you decide. Okay, you choose. You take a path, and you stick to it. Okay, that's what the Lord respects. Okay, it ain't it's saying peace, love. Let's hug each other. Let's be BFFs. That's just talk. The Lord honors and respects decisions, because you could feel something today, and tomorrow you feel something else.
Right.
But when that time comes, and you got to walk the walk, and you don't feel like it, you're gonna remember your decision and stay on the path. Right. Let's go to 1 Timothy 4:1, Baba Kashar.
Khan. This
right.
is 1 Timothy. Salaki, you said what chapter again?
4:1.
Khan. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
All right, that's it on that, CN.
Khan.
And that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? This is people who listening to false spirits. They catching that Holy Ghost juice, bugging out. That's people shaking their head so much you break your neck, speaking in tongues that you don't even know about.
Right.
If I tell you to repeat what you just said in those tongues, what are you gonna do? What are you talking about?
Right.
All right. And that's the fake love that they try to attach to you. Okay. There's no real substance to it. You can't do nothing to it or with it. And when it's time, like they had that Hurricane Harvey, and folks are flooded, they got no place to go. And this so-called preacher, he's on high ground. He got a huge church and it's empty, and he closes doors. Right? Where's the love in that? Okay, he'll say all types of crazy words, speaking in tongues, saying babbling nonsense. But when it's time to prove and show what love is, he comes up empty. Right? That's what they do. All right, let's read that one more time. Salakia.
Khan. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4. Salakia. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter time some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils.
So there will be a time where some shall depart from the faith. And that's exactly what we've seen here, you know, time and time and time again. These so-called, you know, these Israelites, these fake Israelites, these camps, they have departed from the faith. They were once here, the home where it all started. They were all here, and then they depart. They lose their nerve, they lose their mind, their willpower, or what have you, and they drop their sword and pick up a candy cane. Okay, and that's what we see here right now going on with these purple cats. They have fallen and departed from the faith, and they have no shame, no principles, or even morals to correct their indecision.
Salaki Adawan.
Come on in.
So Salaki Adawan, if I may, I got a precept on what you're saying.
Bring it out.
Khan Adawan Khan, 1 John chapter 2 and verse 19. They went out from among Salakia. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest, that they were not all of us. You know, so like you said, Adawan, those men, they dropped their sword, you know, they committed treasons. You know, they left the truth, you know, and started breakoffs, you know.
Right.
You know, and it's so shameful and dishonorable, you know. So, you know, I thank the Most High, you know, for Commanding General Yahanna, you know, upholding this truth that the elders, because the elders gave us something special, you know, they passed down something special. And Commanding General Yahanna, he didn't change anything, you know. We still uphold the teachings that the elders from yesterday passed down, you know. So, you know, so salute to that. Salute to that.
That's right. Well, most sign Christ. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly it. You know, those who say they with us, they're not with us. You know what I mean? Those purple cats, you know, so-called fake groups. When it's time, you know what I mean, to show and prove, you can't see them. Ain't nothing to be proven. All right, because they Lord ain't with them. They could talk. They could talk all day. They could sing. They even have their Passover at a strip club. All right, and that's the type of that's their protocol. Okay, they over here talking about they having a Passover, and yet they over here putting dollars in G strings. Okay, now what's the deal with that? What's going on with that? Okay, ain't no truth in them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they do. Now let's get Romans 9 and 14, Baba Kashah. Right quick. Romans 9 and 14, whoever got it, get it. All right. That's what happens. Because that song, it's like they wrote that song for the IUIC. These hoes ain't loyal. Right? That song was made just for them. That's exactly what's going on. Okay. Now, you got it?
Come.
All right.
This is Romans chapter 4, verse 19. And being not weak in faith, he considered not his own body now dead, when he was about 100 years old, neither yet the deadness of Sahara's womb.
You got Romans 9:14.
Salakia 9:14. Khan. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 14. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid.
And that's what it's about. The Lord chooses whom he chooses. You know what I mean? He can bless one person or family or nation, and the next one he could curse, he could destroy them, wipe them from the face of the earth. Okay. And you can say, well, that's not right. You can say what you want. But you know, he's the boss, he's the HNIC, he do what he pleases. Okay. And that's what we're seeing over here. Okay. Now, what we said earlier, standing with the Lord is not a thought. It's not an idea or some kind of thing that you want to do in the future. Okay, you got a to-do list. You got a plan, some kind of future plan you want to do. That's not that's what it's about. Standing with the Lord is a decision. Okay. Now, Commanding General Yahanna goes to the funerals, right? He goes to court. He cares for his people. All right. He's gonna be there himself in person. He's gonna answer the interviews or anything the news have to questions that they have. He's gonna be there. Now, we was watching some footage and we was looking at the details, for the other group, Nate, he ain't going to nobody's. He didn't go to Joy Morgan's court. You know what I mean? To trial. He didn't go show support. He didn't do none of that. He didn't go to the funeral. Meanwhile, the family's asking questions about what's going on, and they're trying to get some answers. The daughter's gone, right? Joy Morgan and IUIC showing no support. They're not, you know what I mean? They went in there, of course, with suits and ties, right? They're in so-called camp or their what they call Bible study on the streets. Yeah, Thawada. Yeah, Thawada. Right? So they're on the streets wearing purple with little fringes on the end. But when it's time to go to court, they're wearing shirts and ties, and you don't see no shields anywhere. Okay, all you see is American flags on the lapel, right? They're gonna stand at court and pledge allegiance to the flag of this nation, which to it stands, all that. Okay, they're gonna get after that. They're gonna get down and kiss your boots, and they're gonna kiss the rug and face west, whatever the Muslims do, and say Hemshalah halakha, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Salakia.
Don't forget, Adawan.
Right.
IUIC, they're gonna also be in court to testify against you.
Right. Yeah, he's gonna be the main snitch. He's gonna be the government seat, or what do we call him? Cooperator.
Right.
Okay, he's gonna sign that what's that called? A 1024, whatever it is. He's gonna be on a proffer statement. The reason why you're doing life and he's on the beach somewhere, sipping on pina coladas is because he ratted. Okay. He even ratted on his own grandma. Now you saw that dime bag, Nate, but you ratted on your grandma. Okay, so you can get you know what I mean, and that's what they would do, given the opportunity. Okay, because these are not the brothers, they are not the homie, they are not your friends. You know what I'm saying? They'll forget about you in an instant, right? But if you become the pocket, like they had this guy called a pocket. He was just giving them money. He was, they use him as a bank account. And when they're done with him, throw them away. C'est la vie, right? That's the type of things that they do. Okay, well, over here, we teach people the truth. Okay, we teach people how to wow. Right? That's what's going on. Okay. There's one guy. Now there's a difference. Who knows the difference between a transsexual and a transvestite? Anybody in the room or online? What is the difference between trans? You got it?
I could probably look. I probably should look it up, but I think Salaki, sir. I think is one had the chop, one didn't.
All right. So good. That's another way of putting it. That is correct. I'm not gonna say it's wrong. So a transvestite is some dude who wears a dress,
right,
or wig, whatever, right? And I think Captain Mashak was bringing it out. It's about your vesture. Your vesture. What are you wearing, right? So this is a person who is transvesting, right? He's wearing something that's not for him. So he's a transvestite. But someone who is a transsexual is a man who believes that he is a woman and is going to change their sexual parts, their genitals. And that's a transsexual, right? They get an operation and alter their genitals. So IUIC was caught with a transvestite, pretty much bro in a skirt. Okay, some dude in a dress and a bad wig was doing things that is not very unbecoming of a priest. I'll just put it that way. Okay, because they are not your priests and officers. They are your pimps and hoes. And sometimes they reverse roles and have fun. Right? You say, you know what? I want to be the hoe today. That's what they do. And tomorrow, I'll be the pimp. And that's what they do. Okay? And in the truth, we learn we don't follow our enemies. We don't listen to them. We don't take their advice. You know, Steve Harvey has got nice teeth, okay, nice suits, bald-headed as whatever, right? Bald as hell. But you're not going to get marriage advice from him because he's had 3 divorces. Okay, so you're looking at all these things these fake camps have been involved in, all the times, you know, you would imagine brothers getting their teeth knocked out 6 times in the past 5 years. You don't ask them for fighting advice, okay? If you want advice on the year 2023 catalog, Victoria's Secret, you know, lingerie package, give them a call. They'll know exactly where to lead you. They'll tell you what page. All right, they'll tell you the prices and the way you get the coupons, right? Because they know a lot about wearing women's vestures, women's panties. Okay, that's what they do. You want to know how to spit fire. You want to know how to, you know, take care of your kids. Some bully at work or wherever is coming at you. You know, we'll teach you how to defend yourself. Okay, you know, somebody's down in the, you know, having some hard times. We have a program that, you know, will feed you. We have a prison program, right? We have a lot of things, a lot of programs to help the needy, the sick, you know, people who are in, you know, just having some bad times. Commanding General Yahanna has saved thousands of men and women,
right,
during the past 30 years in service. Okay, the list of things that we have done is, we can't even tell you all of them, right? When we look at these other groups now, that other group's been around since what, 96, 97. You know what I mean? We got kids that's older than IUIC.
Right.
Okay, and that's just how it is. And then
Oh God.
and they gonna come here and tell us how to live. You know, they're gonna tell us doctrine. You're gonna, you know, that's what happens when you teach the you know what I mean, these ungrateful bastards, right? That's what happens. They bite the hand that feeds them.
That's right.
And then they want to come back and say, "Oh nah, that's my food. I raised it by myself. I even fed the cow." Right? Man, you don't live in a what? You live in the projects. So I fed the cow. You know what I mean? I walked the goat. You know what I mean? I even milked the cow. That's what they tell you. I milked the cow. I fed myself. I even killed the lamb for the Passover. And meanwhile, they eating lamb from Kroger, lying to you. Okay, that's what they do. Now let's go to Mark 12 and 31, Baba Kashar. And the water for that cup, I find it most pleasing in the eyes of the priest.
God, oh God.
My stomach shall rejoice and burp in great majesty of the Lord.
God, oh God.
Mark 12 and 31, Baba Kashar. Because that's what brotherhood is, you know. I think one of my fellow officers said, "I'm gonna love on my brother." That's you know what I mean. That's positive. You know what I'm saying? That's true positivity. I'm looking at some dude. He got locked up. Him and his bro robbed the bank or whatever it was. He did a robbery job and went south. He got caught. His bro got away. It turns out they were Crips, whatever gang they were in. And first thing he did was snitch. His bro got away. He got, make some money. He could do something. He could probably feed his kids with that money, that dirty money. But being that his gang member got away, he got caught, he decided to rat. So they both could be in prison, or his brother could be in prison and he's out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they mean by street brotherhood. That ain't real brotherhood. We'll teach you real brotherhood in these doors. You step behind this door, you cross the line, right? And that way you come through. Like we'll offer you some food, right? You know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm a little hungry. I'm about to get, I come in. First thing brothers say, "Hey man, you want a drink? Let me get you a burger." I'm over here hungry.
God.
I'm scratching my head like, man, what am I gonna eat? But the brothers will take care of me, man.
That's right. I
got family that ain't called me in months, years. You know what I mean? They'll call me once in a while if I'm in the hospital, getting some work done, whatever, getting a tune-up in the hospital. And, they may call you that time and, talk to you for 3 minutes before they go. But brothers, man, in the school, we take good care of you, man. You know what I mean? You got that verse?
This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, verse 31. And the second is like, namely this, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. There is none other commandment greater than these.
That's right. It's very simple. It's not grievous. It ain't hard. You love your brother. You do unto him and her as we would want to be done unto us. Right? But that's not what they do. Like these crazy fake Israelites, these wannabe Christians, right? They're gonna do some nasty stuff to you, and they're gonna cry when you defend yourself. Like, why me? You know, what did I do to deserve this? They sick in the head, right? And we are the cure. Okay, and you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Let's go to the next verse, Baba Kashar.
Khan. This is the book of Mark, chapter 12, and verse 32. And the scribe said unto him, Well, master, thou hast said the truth, for there is one God, and there is none other but he.
That's right. And that's what's going on. And these fake groups always try to confound us. Never have, never will. Right? There was one God, and that's the God that we serve here at the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge.
Right.
Okay, and that is a God of strength, a God of honor. Okay, he's a tough. He's not a metrosexual. He don't do none of that. He ain't wearing no pink flags or rainbow flags. He ain't doing none of that. Okay, who could get me Exodus? The Lord is a man of war. Salakia. Right? Because we need to hear that. You know, we need to get that confidence. You know what I mean? People scared to fight. People scared to go to war. Scared to defend yourself. And what happens is when the time comes, you're going to run and you're going to regret it for the rest of your life. Okay? Right.
Khan, this is the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Damn right. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Okay. Now they just passed this law. They changed the law that, you know what I mean? You go into warfare. Let's say World War III breaks out. You know, it goes even further that this nation is sending out troops to fight in Ukraine. You're gonna see a whole bunch of dudes on the Russian side, tough, butch-looking grunt dudes, meatheads, jarheads, mustaches, and everything looking tough. And over here on this side, you're gonna be seeing dudes with nails, red lipstick, hair. The Navy just had a commercial where they have some dude in a dress and a wig, you know, saluting the flag, whatever the heck he was doing. They say now they want to recruit drag queens, trannies, all types of stuff that, you know, you imagine going to war with the man next to you and that man is wearing a wig. It's hard to focus. You're gonna get shot in the first 3 seconds. And you better pray that he's not behind you. So lock it, right? And that's what's going on. This thing up is down, left is up. We living in Bizarro. Somebody said something?
Salakia, out of one, I was just saying, Khan, out of one, Khan, you know, you're so right. The whole world is flipped upside down, you know.
Right.
You know, you think they would know better than to allow, you know, such things to take place in their army, you know, and then expect, the soldiers to, you know, to actually believe that, you know, these kind of people got to go have their back. You know, if I was a soldier in their army, that's not the type of person that I would want to have my back. You know, Salakia, I yield.
Damn right, and that's exactly true. And when this guy in the wig and the dress, he's in a green dress with fatigues on, right? And he gonna say, "I've got your back," but that's not. He ain't the way you think. Okay, he got your back. Like, nah, bro, I'm good. Okay, I didn't want you having my. Nah, I'm good, man. I got my own back. Okay, And that's what's going on. Because we don't sugarcoat things. We don't BS. We tell you the truth. The truth is that assaults or physical or sexual assaults has gone up in the military in numbers that's just crazy. It's a large amount of females getting assaulted, right? Now, what would you think that some crazy 300-pound dude looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? And he's having your back, man. You better hope he don't. Okay, because it ain't gonna be what you like. It's gonna be the other thing. Okay, and with that, I pass the class to Officer the Discipline about Saw. Clap it up.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, starting out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3, 8, and 10, means 10th in the Hebrew, my Ishra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or a teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations will be the memorial of the blowing of trumpets, Friday, September 15th, Leviticus 23, 24, and 25. Remind Akiyov and Akwath to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf. And with that, give one courtesy salute to the teacher, Man Israel Majum. Watch Sabat, Majum, Rock,
Yahweh
And what we said, translated from Hebrew to English, is Father, protect you, Father, bless you in the name of Christ. Yamatap means hands down. There's no sisters in the class. Class dismissed.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City eyes.